Hey, mermaids. I know it's getting a little late, but I wanted to hop on here and say thanks for hanging with me. Even though I'm injured, I got great news at the ortho doctor today. He adjusted my brace so that now I can bend it, which makes all the difference in the world. So good. They said it's starting to heal. Normally, the bone breaks take, start healing at about 6 weeks after the injury. And I'm at 5 weeks and it's already started healing, which is huge for me because I'm such a slow healer generally. And then the bone bruising and the swelling inside my bones, that could take several months to heal. So that's still in the process. But I wanted to know that I was listening to your guys' answers in the poll or anyone who texted me. And I wanted to just hop on and say, hey, let you know that I think most of you know this, but I have been going back and forth between staying at my house when Phil is off and staying at my mom's downstairs when Phil is working, since, I can't really get around very well. So that way they're there to help me. I have my friend Minnie over here at mom's today. And I got Spiffy down, Spiffy the sloth, because this month I'm focusing on sharing buddies. I'm sure lots of you saw Stitch posts because I had Stitch with me the last time I was at mom's. But I wanted to bring something that was current. And I realized that they just pulled Spiffy again for the Glam collection. And most of my buddies that I have are either Disney or have retired. So I wanted to make sure you guys could see something that, is still available to you. So Mickey and Minnie are both still available. And even though I love the Mickey too, I brought Minnie because she has so many cool details. And, I'm a detail person, but also I wanted to be able to show you guys as much as possible. The eyes are embroidered, but they're not scratchy. And I love that both their ears are so crinkly and textured. And then, even has a little flower in her hat. She has yellow high heels. The polka dotted skirt. She had bloomers under there. And on the back, you can see like her little bloomers. Her legs are textured. You can see her little tail. And of course, she opens up with the scent pack in there, but also the little Scentsy symbol. Oops, sorry. There we go. So soft. I actually have Mickey scent in there. Oh boy, because I like it a lot better than the Minnie scent. The Minnie scent's okay. It's just not fantastic. And I really like the oh boy. I think it smells like fruit punch. And I'll show you the back of her hat too. It's super cute. Super soft. All the good things about buddies still apply to this one, but I just wanted you to be able to see her. I thought I'd pop on with just a few signs, and then you guys can let me know if there's other stuff you wanted to learn. Since I'm holding my phone, I can't really show you the regular sign for love, but if you can imagine, you make a fist and put it over your chest, and you do that with your other hand too, so that it kind of makes an X over your chest. That is love. And I'm assuming that most of you probably know that this is I love you. So you just take your middle finger and your ring finger, pop them together, and put it down. So you can see it from all sides. That is I love you. But I wonder if you know the similar ones that go with this sign. Oh, and also, does anybody know why this is the sign for I love you? It's actually a combination of 3 signs put into this one. So if you know the alphabet, you might have been able to figure this out. We've got the I, the L, and the Y. And those of us in the community, we call this an ILY, I-L-Y, I love you. Okay, now, if you want it to be I will always love you, this finger goes around in a circle. Because this is the sign for always. I will always love you. And it's kind of a funny one, but I love you, but not today. Okay, so I love you, but not today. Just kind of crook that finger. We can trying to do the one-handed things for you. So this. So you have a pointer finger and you drag it down your lips. That is red, the color red. Pink is very similar except you use a P. Now P is a little bit tricky. So if you know the alphabet, K is forward, but I'm just showing you to the side so you can see what it is. You take that thumb, put it on the joint of your middle finger, and then point up with your pointer finger. Okay, so if you have it up like this, that's a K. And it kind of looks like a K from the side, right? But then if you point that middle finger down, it's a P. Now, if you go down your lips like we did with that pointer, if you do it with that middle finger of the P, that's pink. Hey, Cindy. Thanks for hopping on. So that's pink. Then let's keep that same hand shape of the P and shake it. That's purple. Are there any Valentine's Day signs you want to learn, Cindy? We already did pink, red, and purple, and you can go back and get those. Love, I love you, I will always love you, and I love you, but not today. We can do flowers. And this is just a smushed O hand, so you kind of just, if you're imagining this, you kind of just smush it. So your your regular four fingers are together and your thumb just kind of smushes underneath. Then to both sides of your nose, flowers. It's kind of like you're smelling them. Kiss. Same hand shape. You can also like blow a kiss. That's not really technically sign language. That's more of like a gesture. Hug is very much like that love sign. You just cross your arms across your body, grab hold of your arms on both sides, and squeeze. Hug. Bear is very similar to that. Except you're going to kind of claw your hand. And again, this is both handed, but you're going to, like how we crossed our arms for love, you're going to cross your arms across your chest for bear, but you claw. So you're going to go like this, and you're going to have your other arm, can't really show you, but you're going to have your other arm like this, crossed over each other. That's bear. Trying to think what else. Sweetheart again is a two-handed one. But if you can do thumb up and wiggle your thumb, you put them over your heart and your other hand is like right up against it. So the opposite, and you're going like this. That's sweetheart. Sweet, two fingers up and together, down here, sweet. Nobody's telling me any other ones that they want to hear, so we'll probably just stop with that. But you guys did want to see Harry Potter, and I already took my brace off, but I'm gonna walk over there. I am at my mom's, and I brought it over because my dad wanted to see it. Let me just flip. I did a little video where I was trying to just show cotton cleanups, but I said they might be able to see it. So I literally just turned it on now, and I'm gonna flip the camera. You guys, this warmer does not disappoint. So detailed. And I had seen it before, but I love being able to see it in person. And even my mom said, oh my gosh, it's so much nicer in person. There's Hedwig. The crest that has all 4 houses. Over here we've got the bridge that the Hogwarts Express goes across. However, I feel like they made the front of it look like the front grill of a train. That's super cool. Hogsmeade is down here. I'm gonna take you around the sides. And you can't see it that well here because this is on top of the piano, but look how cool. It puts zigzags on the wall, and when I had it on our dresser at home, you could see it on the dresser as well. And oh, I'm not going to be able to show you because there's wax in there that's not melted, but underneath there's something in the dish. What do you think's in there? And if I were to put a red bulb in there, which I'm not going to do, but because it would make this item a howler. So if you're a Harry Potter fan, shout out in the comments what you think is in there. And I'll show you the picture after it melts. And the wax comes in an incredibly cool package. So like, you know how all the kids pack up and go to Hogwarts. So this is their suitcase or their trunk. And again, you've got the Hogwarts symbol with all 4 houses. And this part and this part are raised and shiny. Super cool. And I like how it actually latches. You open it up, and you've got the sorting hat there. Descriptions of the scents. They are very, very small. Along this side, there's all of the mascots for the houses. The Harry Potter crest. It's just very detailed, which I love. This guy is actually a piece of vellum, which if you're a crafter, you probably know what that is. In the back, you see it really light. It looks like it's the right size for a postcard, but I don't think you could actually send it. And then inside are all 4 scents. Now, as I said before, I'm going to actually bring this over on the couch with me. As I said before, I wasn't expecting to really like a bunch of them because they just sounded like not really up my alley. But they have so much potential. I've only actually warmed Hufflepuff so far. And that's the yellow one. For those of you who don't know Harry Potter, Hufflepuffs they have the badger as their crest. And on here it says Justin Loyal. The overwhelming thing is loyalty. And I love how it's so detailed, like even the stripes from their scarf. And so this one is the one I really thought I would like, hands down, because it's more of a bakery scent. Sorry, I'm trying to get it open one-handed. So right away I smelled cinnamon, not overpowering, but just, that's the first scent I got. And then sweet. And I had to think about it for a minute, but it's sort of like a powdered sugar. So I get sugar and cinnamon. But then when I warmed it, it still smells smoky, but not in a bad way. And normally I wouldn't like smoky scents, but I do like these. They're all bold. And again, this is the only one I have melted so far. My mom thinks that this smells like butterscotch. So just some different profiles for you. Oh, and their color is yellow and black. This one is Raven. Oh, sorry. This one is Slytherin. Really nice green color. Now this one, a little bit of a surprise. Sorry. I should have had these open before there we go. So, ooh, you can smell that even just from here. I thought it's like a dark berry, and there's another scent which now I really think is pine, or like some type of woodsy type of forest tree type smell. And that's what Mom got right away. She smelled the pine. So it's a really interesting mix. And I actually really like it. Again, haven't melted it yet. As you can see, it's a full pack. And once these come out for you guys, hey Jess, we're going over the Harry Potter stuff. You can scroll back and see the rest. And I also did some sign language. Sorry, these are from the pre-order 6 months ago. So we were able to order them last Monday. And so I have this in my possession. I do have a couple more packs of the 4 packs of scent of wax. But you guys should be able to order it within the next couple weeks. And then both of them will be available. You can get the wax set separately. You can get the warmer separately, or you can get them together in a bundle. And then afterwards, I believe it's within 30 days of launching, you can add to your club. So say you only like Ravenclaw. You could add just Ravenclaw to your club so they keep making it for you, even if it's not on the website anymore. Oh, and I forgot to say, I think of Slytherin as cunning. And even though we're kind of led to think of that as a bad thing, cunning wouldn't have to be a bad thing, nor would ambition. We just kind of think of the bad guys in Harry Potter being Slytherin. Ravenclaw, wit and wisdom. I generally think of the wisdom part of it, or the smarts. This is a really pretty color blue. And this one, it's like a light cologne type smell, but then also like that smoked vanilla comes through. And then last but not least is my house, Gryffindor. Now, I will be interested to see with all of you that order these, if your house that you feel you fit into ends up being your house from Scentsy. So some of the leaders did a video before we had these, and they had a lady that didn't know anything about Harry Potter come on and just sniff them. And now since she didn't know anything about the colors or anything, she wasn't able to know, which one she was smelling. And then she just picked the one that she liked the best as her Scentsy sorting house. So this one, this time when I open it, I get fireplace. Like that's what the scent is to me right now. Yeah. At first when I opened it, all I smelled was smokiness. I'm wondering if they think that smoky smell is like mysterious, because like I said, I wasn't expecting the Hufflepuff one to be smoky, and it still was. So definitely let me know in the comments which one you think you would like the best. If it's the same house that you already feel that you belong in. And I mean, I think we're supposed to have parts of us that are each belong to each. I certainly do, but I just really feel like I'm Gryffindor, and I'm not sure that that's going to be my favorite scent of these four. So we will see as I, warm more of them and such. I will certainly let you know. But I really want to know which one you think you'll like the best, and if that goes along with your house. Oops. And since we're doing Harry Potter, I will have to look. I know I'm sure there have been signs developed for Harry Potter, but I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm sure Harry's is something to do with his classes, but for now, I will just teach you HP. Okay, H, you're going to use those 2 fingers together again, and in books, you're going to see it going sideways like this, but whenever you're signing anything, finger spelling especially, you always want your palm to go front. So I'm going to sign it like this. It's acceptable both ways, but it will actually help you if you're finger spelling more stuff. It allows you to go more quickly if you go forwards. So H, and then I taught you that P earlier. P. So if you are just tuning in, you'll have to check out the video. But again, I'm pointing it forward, but I'm just showing you from the side so you can tell what it looks like. H, P. Okay. If you have any other questions, let me know. And if you want to get on my list for the Harry Potter stuff, just shoot me a message. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.